What's happening, Internet? Spider-Man's returned to theaters for what I want to say is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth movie? Six? Well, we have had 6 Spider-Man movies. That's kind of sad. Well, let's review the newest one, shall we?
Okay, copy that!
Okay, around this time last year, Captain America and Iron Man went to war, and Spider-Man turned up and joined the fight. And it was fucking amazing. Sorry about Spider-Man, but kind of. And I'll be honest, Spider-Man might have ruined or destroyed Civil War for me, because I was so excited to see that character appear. And once he appeared, and he was amazing, Tom Holland nailed it in that movie. Well, there was nowhere to go from there. The rest of the movie was okay. It was a personal fight between Captain America, but there was nothing better than that airport scene and that amazing Spider-Man fight. Which brings me to Homecoming. I want to see if Marvel can do it. If Marvel can do it again, can they catch lightning in a bottle twice? Look, when you look at the history of the Spider-Man movies, it's been a bit rocky. The first Sam Raimi movie is good, but doesn't hold up that well. The second one is spectacular. Another Spider-Man pun. Love that movie. It is so well done and it always holds up. Spider-Man 3, on the other hand, ooh. Ay. That one scene with the walking down the street, I can't get over that. Then you have the 2 not so amazing Spider-Man movies, which, to be fair, Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield give it their best try, and it's okay. It's bad form that the best qualification the director had for that is his second name. Sorry, I stole that joke. Anyway, on to Homecoming. I don't know what to say. Holy shit, maybe? Let me start with the opening fact. Yes, you should go see Homecoming. If you're a Spider-Man fan, if you're a Marvel fan, if you just like good movies, go see Homecoming. There, go enjoy it. Homecoming is maybe the best Spider-Man movie apart from Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 might still be the best movie, or they might even be tied. I'm writing post-movie hype, so I have to wait for a few weeks or a few days to see exactly how I stack it, but it's definitely up there next to Spider-Man 2. Oh, this movie is amazing. It starts off with Peter Parker, and he's just gotten back from Civil War. This is literally, I think they say, a month or 2 months after the events of Civil War, where he's rocked up with the Avengers, he fought alongside Iron Man, and now he's waiting for the call. He's waiting for Tony Stark to text him, hey, it's time to go fight Baron Zemo, or the Red Skull. Any minute now, we're gonna go fight Thanos. Come on, buddy, we can be Avengers. And he's not getting that text. And you see, he's texting Happy Hogan, actually, played by Jon Favreau, who is hilarious in this movie. I want them to bring that character back more. They don't bring him back enough. He was in a coma in Iron Man 3, he got a bit in Iron Man 2, and I think that those were the last couple of times we saw him, unless maybe we saw him in Avengers or Age of Ultron, but I don't remember seeing him there. Anyway, he is hilarious. Everybody in this movie, I don't think there's a bad performance, except for 1 or 2 characters who I think are supposed to be intentionally bad. Like you see there's 1 or 2 moments where it's like a TV broadcast inside the school, or like a local broadcast, and they're real bad, which also has a great cameo in it. But the story is basically Peter Parker, he's the street level hero. He's waiting for the Avengers to call him, he's waiting to get into the big leagues. And he's just getting cats out of trees, he's helping old ladies cross the street. He's trying to stop car robberies. He's never fought the Rhino or Doc Ock, or he's not fighting these big villains. He's not in these world-changing events. He's just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And that's great. Because the story, as much as it's a big deal to have Spider-Man back, the story feels small. And I realize small might be a bit demeaning of a word, but it feels personal. The world isn't ending. He's fighting the Vulture, but if the Vulture gets away, the Earth isn't going to be destroyed, Hydra aren't going to win. It's just he's going to steal some stuff and some bad things are going to go down. Nothing worse, nothing that bad. And it works so much better. It works in this movie's favor amazingly. Once again, amazingly. Take The Amazing Spider-Man 2. The end of that movie... So take the first 2 Amazing Spider-Man movies. In the first one, if Spider-Man fails, everybody turns into a lizard for like a day, and then the formula wears off. There's a big hole there. In the second one, if Electro gets away with it, the whole city goes into a blackout, and an awful lot of people will die. But in this, if the Vulture gets away, the Vulture gets away. No big deal. Hell, it probably would have been better off if the Vulture got away. But because it's such a personal story, we can focus on Homecoming, and focus on the big dance, or Spider-Man's academics, Peter Parker's life in high school. And it's really interesting. It's something we got a tiny bit with both of the other franchises, but never enough. And it works so damn well. Now, I mentioned the Vulture already, but holy crap, Michael Keaton's performance is insanely good. It is menacing and creepy, and he's even more terrifying when he's out of the weaponized suit. He just brings this kind of presence. He never raises his voice, he never shouts, yet he's so damn intimidating. Oh, it's a character I would love to see in every Spider-Man movie from now on. He's definitely the best villain since Doc Ock in Spider-Man 2. Oh, I love this guy. Now on to the main event himself, Tom Holland. How good was Tom Holland? He's the best on-screen Spider-Man. Now, I love Tobey Maguire. I feel like Tobey Maguire embodies Peter Parker perfectly. I love Andrew Garfield because I feel like he gets the fun-loving spirit of Spider-Man right. But Tom Holland merges that so damn well. It's insane. I wish I could be that talented. The kid is so good. He is the perfect Spider-Man. My favorite version of Spider-Man is the Spectacular Spider-Man from the animated series. And Tom Holland is practically a live-action adaptation of that. He's so good, he's so energetic, he can add real heart and emotion to scenes needed. He's just amazing. He's spectacular, he's astonishing. I'm gonna start adding like the sin counter thing from CinemaSins every time I make a Spider-Man pun. But yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming is maybe my favorite Marvel movie this year. I'm not counting Logan because that's a Fox Marvel movie, not an MCU movie. Out of the two we've gotten this year, Guardians 2, which was good enough, Homecoming is by far my favorite movie. And I'm so happy Spider-Man's done justice. And it looks like they're going to keep doing him justice. I can't wait to see him turn up in Infinity War. I can't wait to see where the franchise goes from here. Fuck, this was a good movie, guys. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. Thanks for watching, and if you want my spoiler-filled review, I'll leave a link around here where it should be coming out right after this video. And if you want to know what the end credit scene is about, I'll leave a link here. And if you've been wondering where I've been for the last few weeks, don't worry, I haven't been kidnapped by the Vulture or Red Skull. I've actually started a podcast, The Unproductive Nerds, and if you want to listen to that, I'll leave a link somewhere around here if you want to listen to it. For example, next week's episode we're going to be talking about Spider-Man Homecoming in depth, getting other people's opinions, bouncing them back and forth. But until then, stay classy. I've been Jack for Unheroic Nerds. Have a good night.